welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're basically going to be going through how to study biology in Jamaica. So currently I am a biology major at the University of the West Indies, and overall, if you are thinking about studying biology, doing perhaps a Bachelor of Science in biology, biological science, experimental biology, marine biology, any biology basically, just keep on watching this video and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So basically, if you're thinking about studying biology, one of the first things that you need to do is basically to find an accredited institution. Now in Jamaica, there are many institutions that offer biology degrees, whether it even be an associate, a bachelor's, master's, PhD, whatever level of education you are at now currently. There are many institutions that offer biology, right? And if you're thinking about a specific field of biology, because you know you have different fields in biology, if it's a specific field that you want to study, the first thing that you need to do is to find out what accredited institutions offer that program. That's the first thing. Find out where offers that program. So for example, biology degrees, UA, for example, the University of the West Indies offers biology and a whole lot of other stuff. But basically, if you're thinking marine biology, experimental biology, perhaps molecular biology, biochemistry, microbiology, biotechnology, if it's anything along that lines, then UA offers that. Well, in a bachelor's degree, obviously have the places that you take that do offer biology degrees as well, and also Northern Caribbean University, as well as also now NCU. I know that NCU offers an associate degree, like an associate in biology, as well as the bachelor's in biology. As for the graduate level, I'm not so sure about that, but yeah. But basically, they should have it. But basically, overall, the first thing you need to do is to find an accredited institution that has the program, and that's very easy. Literally, just go up on Google and search and say, okay, accredited institutions in Jamaica that offer biology. Now, once you found the amount of, for example, and it's very important to have options. So don't just have one option and say, this me I go in. Have options always, and of course apply to more than one school, because what if one school, you know, even though it's the same degree or almost the same degree, each school does things differently, so do take that into consideration. So if you're thinking about applying to biology, have options, apply to different schools, be very open to, you know. Yeah, so if after you've found an accredited institution, what you need to do next is to decide what exactly you're going to study there. Are you going to be studying an associate degree in biology, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, or are you trying to get into their PhD program? So you really have to decide what it is that you're going after at that school. So basically, because you might say to yourself, okay, all right, I don't have any degree, so it's really between an associate and a bachelor's degree. And also you have to take into consideration like limitations such as finances. So you might say to yourself, okay, maybe we can just start out with the associate degree program, and do the associate, and then after I get the associate, I might go further and do the extra 2 years to get the bachelor's degree. So there are many options. So you can definitely consider different schools and decide what degree type are you going for. Now the next thing you need to take into consideration is what field in biology specifically do you want to study, because some people just want a general biology degree, you know, and then some people are very specific. Now some people want a degree that's just a broad biology degree, like general biology or biological science, that just encompasses everything. And then there are other people who really like a specific field in biology. For example, some people really like microbiology, some people really like molecular biology, some people really like marine biology, some people like plant biology, some people like animal biology. So there are many different fields. Some people even like environmental biology. So they are different, even though everything is similar. But and even though all these specializations are very much interconnected, because you can't say I do a plant, because things that you probably buck up on in a plant biology degree, like the foundation, is the same right across the board. Whether you're doing animal, plant, marine, the biology foundations are always going to be the same thing. However, if you're thinking about specializing, then that's where you will realize, okay, you're doing a lot of animal biology courses since that's your major. You're doing a lot of plant biology courses since that's your major. If you choose a broad biology degree, it means you do everything. You do molecular, you do micro, you do animal, you do plant, you do everything in your degree. So you have to decide, okay, do I want to specify? Do I want a specialization? And so do I study marine biology? And also you have to be very realistic, because don't say you're going to study marine biology and knowing yourself so you can't swim. And even worse than not being able to swim is that you're not going to find time people learn. And at the same time, when you start this program, maybe they might try to help you swim, but at the same time, if you know so you're covered from the day you're born, if you know so from your little you're afraid of water, even if them carry you in the water and say we're going to show you something quick and fast, if they even do that, you know so you're covered and you don't like the water and you're afraid of the water. If that is the case, then really and truly don't go down that path. Don't put yourself through that, because you know in yourself what are your capabilities, you know what are your abilities. So just be open, you understand? And if you're not sure exactly what field in biology you want to specialize in, you don't have to. You can just choose a broad biology degree and work with it. And guess what, when you choose that broad biology degree, you can go, if you after you've done it, as long as that broad biology degree did courses in animal biology, plant biology, marine, if all of the courses them did been up in your broad biology degree, maybe you never go as in depth as somebody who major in a specific field, but at the same time you do courses in it, so you know about it. If at the end of the day you done the broad biology degree and decide so, okay, I'm going to work in animal biology, you can, because you did do courses in it. So basically, yeah, so you have to decide what specialization or what field in biology you want to go in. Or even if you want to do a biology with education degree, there are many different options. Yes, so at the same time too, another factor that you need to consider when you're thinking about studying biology, especially in Jamaica, is the tuition fees, which based on what I've seen, most of the tuition fees are very similar. Like probably depending on the school, it might be a little bit above, a little bit below, but at the same time, they are in the same range. So, I'm not going to quote a value in this video, depending on when you're watching this video, but you can go on their website, the tuition fees, I'm sure it's probably only going to be like a $50,000 difference the most, or even a $100,000 difference, depending on what school you choose to go to. So, you have to take into consideration tuition fees. Obviously, location, if you're not willing to go to Kingston and you're willing to go to Mandeville, then obviously location plays a role in where you study at the end of the day. So whether you want to do your biology degree in Mandeville at NCU, you want to go to Kingston to UWI or UTech, that's also an option that you can definitely consider. Now you might be asking what so basically, I'm not going to talk about careers yet. But before that, so when you've decided on the location, your budget for the tuition fees, you decided on what specialty of biology you want to study, or you just want a broad biology degree. After that, the next step is to definitely go ahead and apply. You go ahead and apply to the school, go on the website, apply, submit all your documents, them, put all your certificates, them, all of your previous grades, your CXCs, whatever it is that you have so far, and go ahead and submit them online. And the next step, you just wait on admissions to get back to you. While you're waiting on admissions to get back to you, that is when, if you're knowing yourself, so you meet all the admission requirements, then you're not to worry about, right? And as I said before, you would be applying to more than one school, because in this place, you always need to have options. So, even if you know that you're qualified, you have all of the qualifications, you know, so you apply to like maybe 3-4 schools. So, you know, no matter what, one of them must take you. One of them must take you. So, in the meantime, you probably need to probably get a lab coat and certain little things. Just do your research on exactly what you're getting yourself into and what it's going to take and what it's going to require to complete that degree. So just do your research in that meantime. Now you might be asking what career paths are available after doing a bachelor's in, for example, biology, or as I said before, associate in biology, bachelor's in biology, master's in biology, and PhD is probably the highest level in to go ahead and study biology, which with a PhD, something like that, you can probably go to a lecture, which I know lecturers now at UWI that only have their masters. So I think once you have your masters and, you know, experience, you can definitely lecture once you have a master's degree, because I've seen that at UWI. Yes, you can definitely become a lecturer. So when you have your master's and your PhD, you can go to a lecture. Obviously, if you only have like probably associate or a bachelor's degree, options include teaching, lab technician. Maybe if you do a little something extra, it can be a lab technologist, things like that. What other field they can definitely. But the main thing is biology is a lab based course, so obviously it's going to be very much lab related. So lab technician, lab technologist. You can go ahead and a teacher. If you do further studies, you can become a medical doctor. You can be like a health educator. If, for example, you probably did do like a minor in a business or something, if you go with a biology degree, you can definitely go work in a corporate as some science coordinator or science manager, anything like that, since you obviously have the science background. Or you can also be a researcher. You can go and work in the agricultural sector. There are many different options with your biology degree. You can also just go ahead and go do your master's same time. There are many options. There are many different options that you can definitely go ahead and consider. But yes, you can even be a wildlife biologist if you choose to. You can be an environmental scientist. You can even be an health educator if so be it. But basically you get the point. So with a biology degree, you definitely have options because it's basically the foundation for a lot of things. So you have many different options with your biology degree, whether you want to go on further education. As we say, if you do a master's on it, you would be able to lecture. You would technically be qualified enough to lecture, you know, and especially if you did like some teaching assistantship and stuff like that, so you have experience during that time, right? Because I've seen that especially at UA where people do them bachelors and masters, and them like the teaching assistant thing, and they get a position as lecturer or part-time lecturer, whatever the case be. But obviously they only have their masters so far and are probably in the process of getting their PhDs. But you get the point. But basically biology is a very broad career field. It's not in my opinion, it can be challenging, in my opinion, some especially certain fields or certain topics in biology, like for example microbiology and molecular biology. Those are some topics that are not necessarily for the weak, and biology can also be very technical also. If you really get down into it, can be a very technical science to know the processes such as your respiration, knowing the Krebs cycle and all of those stuff in biology. It can be difficult, and it can be very time consuming as it relates to lab work. So if you don't like lab work, don't study biology, because you will be in the lab a lot, probably more than even I myself like to be in the lab, but we're in the lab a lot. But you get the point. So if you want to study biology in Jamaica, this is how you go about it. Anyways, this is the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And below I will put a little list of schools that do offer biology in Jamaica, so you can see them down below. And you can also go ahead, if you are a biology student, dental student, medical student, healthcare student, any of the above. If you're anything STEM, let me use STEM. So if you're anything STEM, anyways, I'll just put that Amazon link thing down below. So anyways, this is the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye guys.